What is up, guys? Stealin' Kills here, aka Stealin' Slays Gaming, and we are back again with another Destiny 2 clip. In this clip, you'll see a 1v3 Trials of Osiris clutch. Now, this is one of my favorite clips. It's my favorite because it has two very important skills that not a lot of people either talk about or really know that they exist. It's going to be game sense and how and when to scramble. These two skills go hand in hand, and they are incredibly difficult to master, but they are very, very important. This is going to be a longer overall video because the clip is longer, but it shows a lot. These skills will be defined after you guys go through the first clip and we watch it, and then I will break down the second part of the clip as we go through it together. So without wasting any more time, here's the clip.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Opponent revived. You are too fast for them. Fly! They tried very hard to kill you, but you...
So the first thing we need to do is break down and explain the two terms that I mentioned before. The first term was game sense. Now, the literal definition of game sense is your prediction and deductive reasoning ability within the game. How I like to break it down and to make it simple for everyone to understand is you understanding all aspects of the game. Now, some examples of this would be enemy movement, lines of sight, which lanes that you can peek and not peek, and how to basically obtain the goal. So for an example would be Trials of Osiris. Your main goal is to what? Capture the rounds, win the rounds. And how do you do this? You eliminate the other team. So simple breakdown there. And the third way to break down game sense, at least how I look at it, is that you have perfected the basics of gameplay. And I don't mean that you know how to hit the A button or the X button on PlayStation to make your character jump. I'm talking about you have them perfected so you know when to jump, when not to jump, what angle to jump at, when to jump at. All of those are the basic breakdowns of gameplay that you have to have perfected and able to basically have awesome game sense. The next definition that we need to talk about and break down is the term scramble. So the literal definition of scramble is to move with urgency or in a panic state, okay? So if I was to break this down, basically it's how you play when you have no game plan or if your plan of attack has broken down. So if, let's say you go into a round of Trials of Osiris with your team and you have a plan set out, all of a sudden those two get picked and it's just you. Well, now that game plan can't work out because the teammates that you were going to do it with are now dead. So my little third tip of advice for scrambling is when the play breaks down, you have to rely on your game sense. So the two concepts tie in together because you cannot have a good scramble and think on the fly if you don't have the basics of the gameplay perfected. So we start this clip out with a teammate pushing in by himself and being supered. Game sense tells me that I know I'm not going to win a 1v1 fight with them, so the first thing I do is create space, okay? What I want to do is put in as much damage as possible before he closes the distance and is able to get his super off on me. He gets close enough where I can pull out my fast fire shotgun and pump 2 quick rounds into him when I know I have 10 bullets to go. My teammate's letting me know that he's gonna go down, and obviously I'm one shot, so I need to get to cover and go quick. I turn, notice that nobody is there with me, and so I pop a shield just for added cover and a little shield for the other team to have to play around. So now we are in full scramble mode, and this is the most important part of the play. So what I'm doing currently is I'm crouching so I can stay off the radar, and it's harder for the enemy team to pinpoint where I'm at. So I'm gathering myself, like I said, I'm assessing the situation, I reload my weapons, and I notice that all 3 opponents are still alive. My game sense tells me that they're going to push individually, so a couple on the flank and hopefully one on front. That's great for me because I need to play the path of least resistance, and my sole objective right now is to play the res, so that's going to leave me with a 1v1. So I jump up, I shotgun him from far away to get the melee purposely because I know I'm going to get my health back, and it's going to give me a 20-second overshield. And I'm playing on Titan, and the basics of the Titan class tell me that the Titan glide is faster than the sprint speed. So I touch the top of the door to reset my jump, so then I'm actually faster getting to my teammate and being able to res him. I know this is a small detail, but every little second extra that you can get, honestly, it counts. So you'll see as I'm resing my teammate, I'm moving around a lot. That's just so I'm harder to hit just in case I'm being sniped. Now the basics of Trials of Osiris is when you res your teammate, you push him, and that's the reason right there. If I wouldn't have pushed him, he would have been an easy res snipe for the other team, but luckily he missed. So now I'm trying to get back into cover, and I'm reassessing the situation, okay? I break line of sight and notice that I have 6 seconds of overshield left. So I peek out and I know that I can challenge and easily win this fight. I notice the last second a guy flanks me, I slide to him, and unfortunately we split the trade. But I switch over to my teammate who I rezzed, he popped golden gun and got the kill for the round win. So there you guys have it. That was a full 1v3 Trials of Osiris play breakdown. If you're still here and made it this far, I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys learned some things and you are ready to take what I said and put it into practice into your own gameplay. If you guys have any suggestions, anything that you guys want to see in the future, please feel free. Put it down in the comment section below, and obviously like, favorite, subscribe, all that awesome stuff because it helps the videos get out and hopefully get to more people. And for the ones that did make it this far, again, I greatly appreciate it. And I left you a fun little deleted audio clip at the very end of the gameplay. So I really hope you enjoyed. And until next time, this was Steal and Kills V2. Have a great day. Alright guys, so we start this clip out with a Trials of Osiris 1v3 big dick clip of the day.